Dhruv, please, can you just turn to the next slide? Yeah, so this is my statistics of how I started out my LinkedIn journey. You can see there are only 2 likes and 167 views on my post, the first time that I ever posted on LinkedIn. So I'll just ask you to move to the next slide. The stats that I had like before 3 months, now they have increased more than this as well. So this is the amount of reach that I'm getting currently on LinkedIn on average basis. So what changed? What is the story behind it? We'll move to the next slide. Uh, yeah, so how did this happen? Basically, I was searching for an internship to uplift my resume because I was preparing for CAT back then. But soon I realized I went for an internship and I was disqualified because I did not have a well optimized LinkedIn profile. I did not have a lot of connections. So they said that, Shubhangi, although you're very talented, but you haven't done any amount of networking as of now. So that is the only reason we'll have to take up another candidate, although you have all the skills and talent. So I realized the worth of networking when it comes to seizing opportunity in an industry like marketing. So it was a day in October 2020. I sat down and I realized, okay, I'll have to do something about my LinkedIn profile. I'll have to build it. So eventually I went on and researched a lot. The number one thing that I feel is very important when you're in a field like marketing is research. You have to be on your toes. You have to make Google your best friend. So that's what I did. I researched how to optimize your profile and learned from scratch. And within like 7 days, I broke down the process. Day one, getting a profile picture, then bio, then summary, and everything in place. At the end of seventh day, I broke down because I feel like instead of chasing the ideal, it is very important to break it down into small goals and then move from one step to another. I tell about it in the future, in the presentation ahead. So I decided to form my profile. I came up with a decently optimized profile. I started to push out content. For the first 7 days, my content was not going that well. It got around 100 views, hardly 2 likes, because the platform is making sure whether you'll be posting on content on a regular basis or not. So I kept on posting content, and one day I was reading a book. I took out the gist and wrote it on LinkedIn, and the post got around 120 likes and a reach of 1000 plus. So that was the moment where I realized about the potential of this platform as a content curator. Because in order to get that clientage, you need to appear in front of your clients. You need to be visible on any platform, Instagram, Facebook, or any platform. It goes similar for LinkedIn. People used to tell that you cannot post content that is not related to directly to the professional domain. But I soon realized that a lot of people are here telling stories. They are telling how they were reading a book. They were telling about how they got interviewed and cleared the interview. They were telling about what they were going through on a daily basis in the professional domain. They were also talking about emotions. So I soon realized that when we talk about something that the audience relates to, it really works well on this platform. So the next post that I put out was related to my back pain, which was very common in people with a desk job. So I felt like this pandemic has been really hard on people, on their health and everything. So I put out something related to back pain, and in an optimistic tone. Okay, so how I was handling it and how I was preparing for my exam as well. Someone saw that post and they came up to me and said, like, you have this creative writing ability, come and write for us. So that was a point where I got my first client inbound. I did not try for it. One fact, I hate it as a marketer, but as a person, I really love it. All the people that I've worked till date are my inbound leads. I haven't gone to that stretch because I'm not, yet made myself an agency to, go and do cold messaging. I've got more than 150 plus clients just via this outreach that I've catered on LinkedIn, and I've got multiple job opportunities as well just out of college. So the power was the power of audience, the power of reach. coming back to the point, another post went viral. So I was completely, satisfied with the opportunity and with the potential of the platform. Started pushing out content on a regular basis. So I did a 21 day drill. I posted out every day for 21 days. I was also on a bed rest while then because of my backache. I got some terrible backache. So I used that time and it worked in my favor. I realized, okay, this platform is good because this is the only platform which appreciates your professional tone. I was always a misfit. I was always that one kid who was very good at English, and people disregarded on any other platform, made fun of, why are you so fluent. So I think that this was my platform. I loved being here. I loved interacting with people. Can we move to the next slide, Dhruv? Yeah, thank you. We have done this already. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll take you how you can do that too. Before that, I'll just take you fast forward to a year later where I took a month break in between twice. I am now at 13,000 plus followers, and my engagement is quite good. Like, people come and tell me that, Shubhangi, a lot of people already have a huge amount of followers on LinkedIn, but their reach is very low. But I have maintain that reach because there's this one rule of marketing, and that is adaptability. If you do not adapt according to the platform, your marketing game is not going to work. That is one rule that I've realized is very important when it comes to be a good growth marketer. So